Come with me to walk as I share something vulnerable with you. As 2025 is coming to an end, I find myself doing a lot of reflecting. Not the casual kind, but the deep, uncomfortable kind. The kind that forces you to sit with yourself and be brutally honest. I thought about the mistakes I had made, about the decisions I took. I thought about choices that later came back to me as regret. And what struck out the most was this. Most of those regrets didn't come from not having people around me. They didn't come from lack of support. They came from deliberately ignoring instructions, from God, and from the people He had placed around me. Sometimes it was because I thought, what was the worst that could happen? And sometimes I simply thought I had it all figured out. But I have come to realize something very important. The people God places in our lives are not just there to applaud us. They are there to call us back to wisdom, back to alignment, back to ourselves, and most especially back to God. And when we interpret every correction as an attack, every instruction as control, and every concern as negativity, we unknowingly disconnect ourselves from growth. And the truth is, growth often comes through correction. Over the past few weeks, I found myself crying. Not just emotional tears, but the kind that comes from clarity. At one point, I asked my brother to give me a big hug. And in that moment, in his arms, I felt like I was regaining pieces of myself I thought I had lost. And that's one thing about the Father. Even when you make decisions you could have avoided, even when you ignored instructions you already had, even when you knew better, He still comes close and says, Lillian, it's alright. The Holy Spirit still comes close and consoles you. At this point, you may be wondering what exactly that decision was, but that story is for another day. But the reason I'm sharing this is because of what I've learned. As this year comes to an end, you might have done things that you're not proud of. But those things are not your identity, they are part of your journey. Some could have been avoided, yes, but they are still lessons. And lessons are only wasted when we refuse to rise from them. So, rise quickly. Don't camp in shame and don't let failure name you. Mistakes are events and not definitions. Another thing I intentionally did this year was to ask few of my close friends a very honest question. I asked them because I want to enter next year with more clarity, focus, and direction. And I asked them, what do you think I am genuinely good at? Well, watch out for